Hi, my name is Corey. I'm with Venture Medical. I'm going to be demonstrating the Biolight M8000 with CO2 and its basic functions. The first step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the printer paper or the recorder paper. And as you can see here, recorder paper just going to hang out a little bit on your first install. Go ahead and rip off the access there. Now the second function I'm going to plug in, I'm going to go ahead and go with the ECG function. Alright, so you have your ECG cable. ECG cable plugs over here to your interface panel into its port. This is just a simulator to simulate to give us a rate here. And as you can see, we're going to have 60 beats per minute on that. Now there are functions for 3-lead and 5-lead. Those are within the ECG menu. If you scroll down and you go into that menu, you can see that the ECG setup, and there's it's set for 3-lead right now because that's the cable that I have connected. So we can hit main and we'll go straight back to the main interface here. The second function is going to be our NIBP. I have the NIBP hose here. These are going to come with HP fittings, and same thing with your cuff. An HP fitting simply just slides into the connection there. So this is going to connect to the HP fitting that's on the interface. We plug that in. One major thing that you want to pay attention to in your NIBP menu is that you are set for the correct object that you're going to be, whether it's adult, child, or neonatal. I'm going to just leave it as adult for now and go back to my main interface. From there, you have a couple options. You can stat your NIBP here with the NIBP stat button. That would start the pump. Obviously, I'm not hooked up to it, so that's not going to give me a reading. I'm going to go ahead and stop it for now. And then you also have functions for auto. So you can do auto BP and have that go off at intervals of your choice. Your next function, your SPO2 cable and finger sensor. This is going to plug in into the interface next to the CO2 function, which I already had plugged in because it's mounted to the back of the unit. With this, it's pretty self-explanatory. Onto the finger, going to get me a nice pulse and waveform there, and that's going to be your SPO2. So, lastly, we're going to have the CO2 function. This is going to be the cannula that comes with it. I already have an open one for testing purposes and for demonstration purposes. With this, you need to, with this particular Respironics low flow module that's on the back of the unit here, we're going to have this particular connection which needs to be plugged in into the module that's hooked to the back. So from there, you basically are going to be just hooking up the CO2 and breathing into it. From that point, it will automatically start reading at that point. That is all the basic functions of how to set up all the accessories for the Biolight M8000. The only thing that I didn't show you is the battery compartment over to the right here, right underneath the interface, which I had already installed the battery. Very simple, you just move the knob from side to side and you can put in either 1 or 2 batteries. So that is that. That's the Biolight M8000. Thank you.